Hola. In this lesson, you are going to learn some helpful vocabulary that will help you know how to order in Spanish at a restaurant. First, let's start with some potential questions that you might hear from your waiter or waitress or your server. There is another lesson that will teach you how to respond to these questions and to order your food, your drinks, whatever you may want. But in this lesson, we're just going to focus on what you might hear from the server and how to pronounce those words. The first question might be, ¿Qué va a tomar? Or they may address the whole group, ¿Qué van a tomar? What would you like to drink? Or what would you all like to drink? Another way of asking that same question is, ¿Qué quieres tomar? Or ¿Qué deseas tomar? What would you like to drink? Or what do you want to drink is also how it would be translated. ¿Qué quieres? Or deseas comer? What do you want to eat? ¿Qué va, or van if it's the group, a comer? What would you like to eat? ¿Qué van a comer? Or what are you going to eat? ¿Qué quieres de plato principal? Or ¿qué deseas de plato principal? What do you want for your main dish? ¿Quieres postre? Or deseas postre? Do you want dessert? ¿Qué quieres de postre? Or ¿qué deseas de postre? Same way of asking the same question we just went over. What do you want for dessert? ¿Algo más? Anything else? Okay, now here are some ways you can respond to these questions. There, like I said, there is another lesson that goes more in depth than this, but we're just going to go through them real quickly so you know how to pronounce the questions and the words. Quisiera otra bebida, por favor. You may want to ask for another drink, so you could say, Quisiera otra bebida. I would like another drink, please. How you can ask, will you bring me the bill, please, is ¿Me trae la cuenta, por favor? Or ¿Puedo tener la cuenta, por favor? May I have the bill, please? Or can you bring the bill, please? ¿Puedes traer la cuenta, por favor? Or you could say that you need the bill, please. Me falta la cuenta, por favor. Or you can just say the bill, please. La cuenta, por favor. Some ways you can compliment the food. Qué delicioso. Actually, if you're talking about food, it's always going to be feminine. So, qué deliciosa. Unless you're talking about something specific like chicken, then you would say qué delicioso, which that reason would be because chicken is pollo, masculine. So whatever you're addressing, you just make it match the gender of the food in Spanish. Or qué rico, qué rica, how tasty. Qué sabroso, qué sabrosa also means how tasty. Es delicioso, es deliciosa, it's delicious. Es muy rico, or es muy rica, or sabroso, sabrosa, it's very tasty. Okay, here are some different ways you can ask for things or place your order, some vocabulary you can use for ordering your food and ask for things. Quisiera, me gustaría, I would like. Quisiera pedir, me gustaría pedir, I would like to order. Yo quiero, yo deseo, I want. Again, you could just say quiero or deseo because you don't really need to say yo. Para beber, para tomar, to drink. And both of those verbs mean to drink, so you can choose whichever one you like. De plato principal quisiera. For my main dish, I would like. De plato principal quisiera. Para comer quisiera. To eat, I would like. Me trae. Will you bring me? And you fill in the blank with what you would like to have. Me falta. Me faltan. Notice me falta singular. Me faltan is plural, so you use them depending on how many things you feel like you need. And that means I'm missing or I need. And de postre, for dessert. Okay, some more vocabulary that might be helpful to know would be how to say waiter or waitress. There's actually different ways to say this. You can say mesero or camarero for a male waiter. Or la mesera or la camarera for a waitress? All right, let's learn some additional vocabulary that might be helpful for you to know in a restaurant setting. First of all, it would be helpful to know how to say waiter or waitress. So, el mesero or el camarero. Both of them mean waiter. You can use either one. And waitress is la mesera, la camarera. Whichever one you like, you can use. And menu, menu. An appetizer, there's two ways to say this. Aperitivo or botana. Both of them would be understood. Choose whichever one you like. Una bebida, a drink. El plato principal, main dish. De plato principal, as a main dish. El postre, dessert. De postre, for dessert. La cuenta, the bill. Propina, a tip or gratuity. So you should always tip your waiter or waitress. So it's important to know. Now some words to be polite. So if you need something, you can ask for it politely. Me falta, me faltan. Necesito un or necesito una. So you can also say necesito if you need something and you can't remember me falta. Me trae, will you bring me? If you want to take something away from your meal, like you would like a taco but you don't want the beans, you can say sin, without. Con, if you want something, you want to add something, then you can say con. Quiero un taco con lechuga or más salsa or whatever you want. Más por favor. So for example, if you want more salsa, más salsa por favor. Or if you want another drink, otra bebida. So otra, another. Otra bebida por favor. Can I have another drink, please? Tiene. So if you want to ask if they have something, do you have, if you want to ask if they have un jarrito, if they have the Spanish soda. Tiene usted los jarritos? And they answer your question. ¿Cuánto cuesta? Or you could say ¿cuánto es? How much is, and then fill in the blank with what you want. So, ¿cuánto es la ensalada? How much is the salad? And then the bill, la cuenta por favor. We already did that one. To say thank you, which is very important. Gracias. Always thank your waiter and waitress. If they offer you something but you really don't want any, if they say, ¿quieres postre? Would you like dessert? No, no gracias. No thank you. De nada. You're welcome. Por favor. Always say please. Más lento, por favor. If they're speaking more quickly than you can understand them and you would like them to slow their speech down, then you could say, perdón, más lento, por favor. Can you speak slower, please? Que delicioso, que deliciosa, or rico, sabrosa. We already went over that. And if all else fails, you can ask your waiter or waitress, how do you say this in Spanish? So, if you forget how to say iced tea, you can say, ¿Cómo se dice sweet tea en español? Or ¿Cómo se dice whatever you want to know how to say in Spanish? Okay, some additional food items that you may want to know how to say. Sour cream is la crema agria. A soft taco is un taco suave, or if you're going to make it plural, los tacos suaves. A hard taco, un taco dorado, or unos tacos dorados, los tacos dorados. Beans are los frijoles, refried beans, frijoles fritos. White cheese dip, el queso blanco. Mayonnaise, la mayonesa. Mustard, la mostaza. Ketchup, la salsa de tomate. Fried ice cream, helado frito. Cream cheese, queso crema. Some more vocabulary would be comida, food, bebida, drink, el azúcar, sugar, la cuchara, spoon, el cuchillo, knife, la pimienta, pepper, el plato, plate or a dish, la sal, salt, la servilleta, napkin, la taza is a cup, el tenedor, a fork, el vaso, a glass, una caja, so this would be like a to-go box or a container to go, so you could ask for una caja por favor, or you could say una caja para llevar, so that you're more clear that you want, it is a to-go box, so una caja para llevar. If you want to place a to-go order, una orden para llevar. If you want something to drink to go, you could say una taza de, so if you wanted a cup of tea to go, una taza de té para llevar, por favor. Una taza de, if it was soda, una taza de refresco para llevar, por favor. So a cup of blank to go. Los hongos, mushrooms, el broccoli. If you would like to have a virgin strawberry daiquiri or any other kind of daiquiri that they have they offer without alcohol, would be un daiquiri de fresa. That's a strawberry daiquiri. Un daiquiri de fresa con un daiquiri de fruta con fresa. So there's different ways you can say that. If you don't want the strawberry, then you just substitute fresa for whatever desired fruit you want. Silverware, los cubiertos. There's several ways to say it. So you could say los cubiertos, cuberteria, plata, or plataria. Any of those would be understood. So for example, if you are missing your silverware, you could say me faltan los cubiertos, por favor. Okay. Hielo, ice. Una pajita, a straw. Tiritas de pollo, chicken tenders or strips or chicken fingers. Nuggets de pollo, chicken nuggets. Para llevar is something to take with you, so something to go. Excúsame, excuse me. And to say, if they ask you, would you like anything else? And you want to say, oh no, I'm full. No gracias, estoy satisfecha. And that's a very proper formal way of saying that you are full. Okay? And I believe that's it. I'm sure there's tons of other vocabulary words I could teach you, but if you know these, then you should be able to place an order and address anything that you may want in the restaurant. Y ya es todo. And hopefully you are preparing to go to a restaurant and practice all of this wonderful vocabulary that you're learning. If you have any questions, please bring them to class. Gracias.